Hello, my name is Diane. Today I would like to introduce you some of my writings. Since I was second grade, I had developed my writing from these writings and over these writings, many paperworks, to the final step. Not actually the final step, but till now, where I have written these writings. I have divided my personal best favorite writings into 3 bits with different topics. The first one is my book reports written by different types of writings. And the second bit with this blue clip on it contains my movie review. And the third one contains everything which I wrote my thoughts on about many various topics. And today I would like to talk to you about my movie review. One of my movie review, because I have chosen many of my movie reviews. And today I would like to talk about one of them. The title of it is To Treat King Kong as a Toy. King Kong is a movie that was originally made in 1933, then remade in 2005 by Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson, who had directed the Lord of the Rings series before, shows amazing CG technologies in the movie, giving more inventiveness in it. King Kong starts with a financially troubled director, Carl Denham, tricking the actors to go film in the mysterious Skull Island located in Africa. When they arrive, they encounter a misty island with strange-shaped boulders all around. While most of the people aboard the ship were panicking, one of the crew finds out that an actress, Anne Darrow, was missing. So all the men in the ship arm themselves and go to rescue her. After several sacrifices made by the armed men during the search, Anne is found sleeping with King Kong. Carefully, they safely rescue the young woman and anesthetize King Kong. When they come back to the city with the monstrous King Kong, Carl becomes rich by showing the animal to the people. As if King Kong is a toy, he chains the animal and makes actors dance all around him. But when Carl shows King Kong a woman who looks similar with Anne, he roars with rage and breaks loose the chain to find Anne. When he finds her, he climbs the highest building in the city and roars. Even when helicopters shoot him in every direction, he only cares about Anne and then eventually dies. While watching the movie, I was sorry for King Kong and wanted to apologize to him for how brutal we humans have been to him. It would have been so miserable for the poor gorilla to be dragged to another land and be fettered like a toy. If we look at the movie from King Kong's perspective, we can see how unfair the situation is. King Kong would have taken the sacrifice the natives had given, as usual, and fought others who tried to take away something that was his. But by the sudden appearance of the foreigners, King Kong got anesthetized and shot, which eventually led him to death. Of course, saving Anne from King Kong was necessary. But why did they anesthetize him and bring him to a foreign place? They didn't have to chain King Kong and treat him like a toy. That was a very foolish and disrespectful behavior. In the movie, it shows us how a foolish idea it was to bring King Kong by showing how Carl loses everything he once had: money, fame, and pride. Over time, humans have made many animals extinct by killing several of them. The great auk, also known as the penguin or gerbil, became extinct in the mid-19th century because the hunters killed hundreds of thousands of this bird, only for fun. The passenger pigeon is the bird that once had over 5 billion of the population, but because of its big number, they easily became the target of hunters who shot them much more than they needed. Eventually, the passenger penguin became extinct in 1914. Lions are also in the crisis of extinction because of the hunters who killed them to show off their talent. This information is brought from Wikipedia. There are much more animals that became extinct besides the animal I had introduced you right now. While searching, I was surprised by how many species humans have brutally killed. All of those animals who have been killed, including the King Kong, have the same emotions and thoughts as we have. Although their intelligence might be lower than us, they still eat, sleep, and feel the same as us. They are just like us. We humans have no right to treat any animals like a toy or harm them. We must learn from the mistakes of our past. Whether real or fiction, every living creature plays a role in the ecosystem, and we have no right to disturb the cycle. I hope many people will understand how precious every life is. Thank you for listening.